Still with us, National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar is standing by. Michael, this testimony from the victim's mom, it just highlights the difficulty of domestic violence cases, especially one that has such a tragic end here, regardless of how this case comes out, whether it was a suicide or murder. But when we hear that 3-day before incident where she decided to get the appointment with the attorney, there was an incident where she had to call 911, but yet was still living with him. It just raises so many questions, I'm sure, for her family about what could have been done differently.
Absolutely. There are millions of situations like this every day that don't result in murder, right? In this situation, it resulted in a murder. A lot of times when it results in murder, people will look back and say, you know, what could I have done differently? There's always something you could do differently, but there's the entanglement, right? She married this person at one point. There's an entanglement. It's very difficult, and it's tragic, and it's sad. There's a universe where he's guilty, he actually did this, and there's a universe where he's innocent, he didn't do it, but this is all a coincidence. Before the defense puts on their case, it's trending in the direction of he did this, he actually murdered her. It doesn't make any sense, but when the defense comes on, they might come in and say, you know, he wanted to be out of the relationship and she kept coming back. I don't know, I'm guessing, but this could happen. And she was seeking therapy and she wouldn't let him go, and he had a girlfriend and she was interfering. I don't think that's going to happen in the defense's case, but there's a universe where this thing becomes a little bit more convoluted and complicated. But at the end of the day, it's always a game winner for the prosecution to put up the parents, and the parents are really just hammering it home for the prosecution at this point. It's not looking good for the defense.